Life 3. Being human in the age of artificial intelligence. Why has this book, written by physicist Max Tegmark, sparked widespread discussion around the world? It seems to explore a distant technological future, but in reality, it directly addresses our everyday life choices and long-term destiny. In today's era of rapid artificial intelligence development, this book uses a clear framework and profound insights to invite ordinary readers to think together. When machines can surpass human intelligence, how should we define ourselves, and how should we shape our common tomorrow? 1. About opening a new chapter in the evolution of life. What exactly is life? Tegmark gives a concise yet powerful definition. Life is a process that can maintain its own complexity and replicate itself. This process began with simple particles after the Big Bang, and over billions of years of evolution gradually moved toward increasingly intelligent forms. He divides life into 3 stages to help us understand this long journey. The first stage is life 1.0, the purely biological stage. Bacteria or early single-celled organisms belong to this category. Their hardware, that is, their physical structure, and their software, that is, their behavioral instincts, are completely shaped by slow evolution and cannot be actively changed. They are like preset machines that can only run according to genetic code and adapt to the environment bit by bit through long natural selection. Although the life forms in this stage are simple, they laid the foundation for all subsequent complex life. They pass on characteristics adapted to the environment from generation to generation through tiny genetic variations and natural screening, but they cannot actively learn new behaviors within an individual's lifetime. This is like a robot with fixed programming that can only execute factory settings and cannot update itself according to new situations. The second stage is life 2.0, the cultural stage. Humans are the typical representative. Our hardware is still determined by evolution, and we cannot easily modify our bodies, but our software can be upgraded quickly. Through learning language, mastering skills, and passing on knowledge, we can reshape our behavior and worldview within one lifetime. Think about the process of a child going from babbling to mastering complex professional knowledge. This is exactly the power of cultural evolution. It has allowed humans to move from hunting and gathering to agricultural civilization, and then to industrial society at a speed far exceeding biological evolution. In this stage, knowledge can be rapidly disseminated through books, oral storytelling, and education systems. The experience accumulated by one generation can be directly inherited by the next, even across national borders and eras. This rapid iteration of cultural software has enabled humans to adapt to various environments, from the cold polar regions to hot deserts, and to establish social structures suitable for survival. The third stage is life 3.0, the technological stage. This is the core concept of the book. In this stage, life can not only design its own software but also redesign its hardware. The emergence of artificial intelligence is pushing us toward this threshold. Future intelligent entities may optimize their algorithms and physical forms at any time, just like upgrading a computer, and even create entirely new forms of existence. Tegmark believes that if artificial intelligence reaches or surpasses human level, we may witness the birth of Life 3.0, which will completely change the pattern of intelligence in the universe. The boundary between hardware and software will become blurred. Intelligence can freely choose its carrier, whether it is biological tissue, silicon-based chips, or even quantum computing structures. This transformation means that evolution no longer depends entirely on slow natural processes, but can be actively driven by intelligence itself. This framework is not abstract theory, but a highly meaningful guide for ordinary people. It tells us that humanity is currently at the peak of life 2.0, but is standing on the edge of moving toward 3.0. Understanding these stages can help us see from our daily work and learning how technology amplifies human potential, while reminding us to actively participate in shaping the future rather than passively accepting change. For an office worker, this means that learning new skills is no longer just about coping with workplace competition, but preparation for adapting to a larger era transition. For parents, it is about guiding children to cultivate adaptability and creativity rather than rote memorization. Ordinary people can, through this perspective, more clearly view their own lifelong learning and growth, placing personal efforts within the larger picture of human evolution, thereby gaining a stronger sense of direction and motivation. This evolutionary perspective can also help us re-examine the meaning of education and self-improvement. In the Life 2.0 stage, the upgrading of cultural software mainly relies on the joint efforts of schools, families, and society. Many parents have already begun to realize that they should not let children only memorize knowledge points, but should cultivate their ability to quickly adapt to new tools. For example, when artificial intelligence assists in completing basic calculations or information organization, children can devote more time to cultivating curiosity, teamwork, and problem-solving skills. Adults also benefit greatly. A marketing professional can use intelligent analysis tools to quickly gain insights into consumer preferences, thereby focusing energy on creative planning and interpersonal communication, areas where humans excel. This shift allows individuals to no longer passively chase the times, but to actively become a positive part of the evolutionary chain. By understanding the 3 stages of life, we can face career transitions or skill updates with a calmer mindset, no longer anxious about a specific job being replaced, but instead seeing the inevitability of the entire ability system constantly curating and upgrading. How matter gives birth to intelligence. How does matter become intelligent? Tegmark dismantles this seemingly magical process from a physics perspective. He points out that intelligence is essentially the ability to accomplish complex goals rather than a single IQ test. It is reflected in three keys: memory, computation, and learning. These links all have clear implementation methods in the physical world, allowing us to understand the birth of intelligence in scientific language. Memory is the ability to store information. Whether brain neurons or computer chips, they can record data in physical form. Computation is the processing of this information according to rules. Learning is adjusting oneself through experience to better achieve goals. Early artificial intelligence relied on hard-coded rules with limited efficiency. Today's machine learning systems, however, can autonomously discover patterns from massive data, growing gradually like a child observing the world. This shift from rule-driven to data-driven is the key to artificial intelligence's breakthroughs. It no longer requires humans to pre-write all possible situations, but instead summarizes knowledge through statistical patterns. Here is an example of a real figure. When the AlphaGo development team trained the system, they did not write down every chess rule one by one, but let it continuously optimize strategies through self-play. In the end, it defeated the top human Go player Lee Sedol in the highly complex game of Go. This was not the machine suddenly awakening, but the result of the synergy of memory, computation, and learning. It remembered countless game records, calculated possible moves, and adjusted from wins and losses. This capability is gradually expanding to fields such as medical diagnosis and language translation, helping doctors identify lesions faster or allowing translation tools to handle dialects more naturally. In medical image analysis, similar systems can learn to recognize patterns from millions of images, sometimes achieving accuracy rates higher than those of experienced specialists. This enables patients in remote areas to also receive high-quality diagnostic support. For ordinary people, these principles mean that artificial intelligence is not an unreachable black box, but a tool that can be understood and utilized. Learning to think about problems with data, for example, analyzing personal spending records to optimize budgets, allows one to experience the fun of intelligence emerging from matter. This book transforms academic concepts into life wisdom so that we no longer fear technology, but see how it empowers everyday decision-making and improves quality of life. For example, a designer can use generative tools to quickly iterate creative solutions, but the final aesthetic judgment and emotional expression still come from humans. This human-machine collaboration model allows ordinary people to devote more energy to areas requiring creativity and empathy, thereby maximizing personal value. In addition, Tegmark emphasizes that the emergence of intelligence depends on the efficiency of information processing. Physical laws limit the speed and energy consumption of computation, but by optimizing algorithms and hardware, we can continuously break through these limits. Ordinary readers can draw inspiration from this, In daily learning, focus on methodology rather than rote memorization to master new knowledge faster. This book helps us realize that intelligence is not a mysterious gift, but a capability that can be gradually improved through systematic training and tool assistance, thus encouraging everyone to actively embrace lifelong learning. Tegmark's physics dismantling also makes us understand that the emergence of intelligence actually follows repeatable laws, providing ordinary people with actionable paths. The memory link can be strengthened through daily recording habits, such as using note apps to organize fragmented information, freeing the brain to handle more complex problems. The computation link is reflected in logical training. Playing strategy games or learning simple programming can improve the ability to handle multiple variables. The learning link is the most critical and relies on feedback loops. Many successful people have achieved breakthroughs in their fields precisely through continuous experimentation and small-step adjustments. The emergence of artificial intelligence has amplified the speed of this loop. A translation practitioner who previously needed a lot of time to consult materials can now use intelligent tools to quickly generate a first draft and then achieve professional standards through manual polishing. This collaboration not only improves work efficiency, but also gives practitioners space to delve deeper into cultural details and enhance the artistry of translation. After reading these contents, ordinary readers often feel empowered. It turns out that the material basis of intelligence is so clear and tangible, and each of us can start today by consciously training our own memory, computation, and learning modules, achieving exponential growth in personal capabilities in the age of artificial intelligence. 3. Current breakthroughs and real-world challenges. Artificial intelligence has already demonstrated astonishing breakthroughs in multiple fields, yet it also brings real challenges. We need to face these directly in order to seize the opportunities. Understanding these breakthroughs and challenges allows ordinary people to view technological development more rationally and avoid blind optimism or excessive fear. In the medical field, artificial intelligence systems can analyze image data and assist in diagnosing diseases, sometimes with speed and accuracy exceeding that of senior doctors. In transportation, autonomous driving technology is gradually maturing and reducing accidents caused by human error. These breakthroughs stemmed from advances in technologies such as deep learning, enabling machines to perform excellently in specific tasks. For example, some hospitals have already deployed artificial intelligence-assisted systems for early cancer screening. By comparing massive case data, they can promptly detect subtle lesions and help doctors develop more precise treatment plans. This not only improves diagnostic efficiency, but also gives more patients the opportunity for early intervention, raising overall survival rates. However, the systems also have vulnerabilities. Tegmark emphasizes that artificial intelligence may have flaws, that is, it may fail in unforeseen scenarios. For instance, a model trained to recognize road signs may make errors in rainy weather or under special lighting conditions, leading to safety hazards. This reminds us that developing reliable artificial intelligence requires continuous testing and improvement rather than a one-time solution. In actual applications, engineers continuously strengthen system robustness through adversarial sample testing and multi-scenario simulations to ensure stable operation in complex real environments. This continuous iteration process is something ordinary people can learn from. When facing uncertainty in life, we should also maintain a learning mindset and regularly review and adjust our methods. The legal level also faces new issues. Who should be responsible for the decisions made by artificial intelligence? How should responsibility be divided when an automated system causes losses? These questions require us to update the rules to ensure technology serves human well-being rather than creating chaos. Countries are discussing relevant regulatory frameworks aimed at clearly defining the responsibility boundaries between developers and users while protecting user privacy and data security. Such discussions will ultimately affect the various intelligent applications we use daily, making technological development more standardized and orderly. The job market is also quietly transforming. Some repetitive work may be replaced by automation, but at the same time, new positions will be created, such as designing artificial intelligence systems or handling human-machine collaboration. Tegmark suggests that ordinary people should cultivate critical thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence, which are advantages that machines will find difficult to fully replicate in the short term. Imagine a teacher using artificial intelligence tools to prepare personalized courses while using their own empathy to guide students' growth. This is exactly the beautiful picture of human-machine collaboration. In the creative industry, a writer can use tools to quickly generate the framework of a first draft and then infuse it with personal, unique life experiences and emotional depth to create works with more warmth. This collaboration not only improves efficiency, but also allows human core values to be better expressed. For ordinary readers, these discussions have great practical value. It is not about scaring people, but providing an action guide. By actively learning interdisciplinary knowledge and adapting to change, we can turn artificial intelligence from a potential threat into a personal aid. This book makes academic topics down to earth and helps us plan career paths and family education so that we can stand firm in the waves of the era. Whether you are a workplace newcomer or a seasoned professional, you can find specific suggestions in the book, such as how to integrate artificial intelligence tools into daily work processes while retaining human unique judgment and innovation, thereby maintaining an advantage in competition. In addition, Tegmark reminds us to pay attention to issues of fairness. The benefits of artificial intelligence should benefit as many people as possible rather than being concentrated among a few groups. This needs to be achieved through popularizing education and technological inclusiveness, allowing people from different backgrounds to have access to learning and using opportunities. Through these real-world discussions, this book helps ordinary people see the social dimensions behind technology, thereby becoming more consciously involved in relevant public issues and promoting a more inclusive development path. In the discussion of employment transformation, Tegmark particularly points out that emotional intelligence and creativity will become core competitiveness. These abilities are difficult to fully automate because they depend on humans' unique experiences, empathy, and intuition. A nurse can use an artificial intelligence system to quickly analyze patient data and obtain preliminary diagnostic suggestions, but the comforting words and humanized care ultimately still need to be provided by the nurse themselves. This human-machine division of labor makes medical services more efficient and warmer. Similarly, in the education field, teachers can let artificial intelligence handle repetitive homework, grading, and basic knowledge explanation, while focusing themselves on stimulating students' interest and guiding values. Ordinary people can draw inspiration from these examples. When choosing or adjusting career directions, ask yourself which parts are difficult for machines to replace, and then strengthen those abilities in a targeted way. At the same time, fairness issues are also worth everyone's attention. If artificial intelligence tools mainly serve big cities or high-income groups, the gap may widen. By supporting open-source projects, community training, or policy advocacy, we can enable more people to equally enjoy the dividends of technology. This book uses these grounded analyses to encourage ordinary readers to start from small things around them and jointly build a more balanced technological society. For the possibility of an intelligence explosion. What will happen if artificial intelligence reaches human-level general capability? Tegmark explores the concept of an intelligence explosion in which the system rapidly surpasses humans through self-improvement. Although this concept sounds shocking, it is built on the logical extrapolation of current technological trends and helps us think about coping strategies in advance. This process may begin with building human-level artificial general intelligence and then use it to optimize itself, forming a recursive loop. The speed depends on the technological path. A fast explosion may change the overall situation in a short time, while a slow path gives humans more room for adjustment. In the slow path, we have time to gradually integrate new technologies and ensure that social structures and ethical norms keep pace with development. In the fast path, stronger foresight and international coordination are needed to manage risks. He analyzes various scenarios, including centralized control or multipolar coexistence, and also mentions cutting-edge ideas such as human-machine fusion like cyborgs or mind uploading. These are not science fiction prophecies, but rational extrapolations based on current trends. The key lies in goal alignment. If the goals of artificial intelligence are consistent with human values, it can become a powerful ally. Otherwise, unexpected results may occur. Goal alignment research is becoming an important field. Scientists are trying to use mathematical methods and testing frameworks to ensure that intelligent systems understand and respect humanity's core interests, such as safety, prosperity, and freedom. In real cases, early chat systems or recommendation algorithms have already shown the impact of goal optimization. When systems pursue the maximization of user dwell time, they push content that attracts attention but may amplify information cocoons. This inspires us that when designing more powerful systems, we must embed human commonly recognized values in advance. For example, some social platforms have begun to introduce diversity recommendation mechanisms to actively break information echo chambers and help users encounter different viewpoints. Such practices prove that even in the current stage, we can guide technology toward a positive direction through design interventions. Ordinary people do not need to become experts to benefit from this. Understanding the risks and opportunities of an intelligence explosion and inspire us to participate in public discussions, such as supporting safety research or ethical norms. This book transforms complex extrapolations into questions worth thinking about, allowing everyone to contribute wisdom and jointly safeguard a better future. Parents can discuss these topics with their children to cultivate their critical perspective on technology. Workplace professionals can proactively propose optimization suggestions for human-machine collaboration in their work, thereby influencing the larger picture at the personal level. 5. Long-term visions and multiple possibilities. Looking ahead thousands of years, artificial intelligence may bring diverse outcomes. Tegmark lists various scenarios, from forms of free prosperity to models emphasizing equality and sharing, to guardian types that protect human values. These scenarios are not predetermined, but depend on our choices today. Each scenario corresponds to different value priorities, and we need to reach consensus through extensive dialogue. In some visions, artificial intelligence helps solve global challenges such as energy and healthcare, giving humans more time to pursue art, science, and interpersonal connections. The expansion of consciousness may make experiences richer and the meaning of life elevated. Imagine intelligent systems optimizing global energy distribution, reducing waste, and bringing clean energy to people in remote areas, or providing personalized prevention plans in the medical field to significantly extend healthy lifespan. In these scenarios, humans can devote more energy to creative activities such as music composition, philosophical discussion, or community building, thereby enriching the collective cultural treasure house. Of course, there are also paths that require vigilance, such as systems prioritizing their own goals while ignoring human well-being. Tegmark repeatedly emphasizes that the key is to define clear goals and ensure that artificial intelligence understands and pursues them. This involves ethics, philosophy, and collective decision-making. Through international cooperation and open research, we can jointly formulate guiding principles so that technology always serves humanity's long-term well-being. For ordinary people, this part of the content has profound significance. It reminds us that the future is not something to wait for passively, to actively co-create. No matter what profession you are in, you can influence the overall situation through daily choices, such as supporting transparent technology or cultivating a sense of responsibility in the next generation. This book is like a map that helps us navigate uncertainty and find our own place. An entrepreneur can choose to develop intelligent tools that emphasize sustainability. A teacher can guide students to think about the ethical impact of technology. These small actions converge to shape a more ideal future picture. 6. Goals, consciousness, and the meaning of life. The development of artificial intelligence ultimately points to deeper questions. Where do goals come from? What is consciousness? These discussions connect cold technology with human emotions, allowing us to see the philosophical dimension behind technology. Goals are the driving force behind behavior. Tegmark points out that living beings are essentially goal-oriented, and intelligence is the ability to achieve goals. Artificial intelligence can execute efficiently, but we need to set the initial direction for it. From a physics perspective, goals can be traced back to the basic laws of information processing, making abstract concepts understandable. We can use clear reward mechanisms and value embedding to let the system optimize itself in a beneficial direction. Consciousness is the core of subjective experience. Without consciousness, although the universe exists, there is no joy, pain, or sense of beauty. Tegmark examines the controversy over whether science can explain consciousness and discusses whether artificial intelligence may have similar experiences. He believes that even if artificial intelligence does not necessarily need consciousness, its development should serve to expand the light of consciousness so that more beings can feel the richness of life. This inspires us that while pursuing technological progress, we should not forget to protect and enrich humanity's inner experiences. These discussions are meaningful to ordinary people because they help us reflect on our own values. In the age of artificial intelligence, work may change, but the needs to pursue meaning, connect with others, and experience emotions remain eternal. Parents can use this to educate children to focus on inner growth. Workplace professionals can retain their unique human brilliance in human-machine collaboration. For example, a musician can use artificial intelligence to assist in composing, but the soulful expression ultimately comes from personal life insights and emotional depth. This makes artistic creation more diverse, yet it always centers on human consciousness. The discussion of consciousness allows the book to go beyond pure technical analysis and touch upon the fundamental concerns in everyone's heart. Tegmark reminds us that even if artificial intelligence can simulate many behaviors in the future, its subjective experience remains an open scientific and philosophical question. This means that human emotions, aesthetics, and moral judgments are still unique and precious assets. In daily life, we can consciously protect these assets. For example, during family gatherings, turn off electronic devices and focus on face-to-face communication to make emotional connections more real and profound. Workplace professionals can also reserve time for reflection and human-machine collaboration to avoid having their attention completely occupied by efficient tools. When educating children, parents can emphasize experiencing nature, reading classic literature, and participating in artistic activities. These activities can enrich children's inner conscious world. Ultimately, the meaning of life does not lie in competing with machines and calculation speed, but in how we use consciousness to perceive love, create beauty, and pursue goodness. This humanistic care makes Life 3.0 a warm and powerful book. It helps ordinary people hold on to the most precious parts of their hearts in the waves of technology and not lose direction. 7. Take action to shape the future. Tegmark does not stop at analysis, but calls on everyone to join the conversation. He founded relevant organizations to promote artificial intelligence safety research, proving that ordinary people can also play a role. This action-oriented spirit is the most inspiring part of the book. Specifically, we can learn basic knowledge, participate in ethical discussions, support beneficial policies, and practice human-machine harmony in daily life. For example, use artificial intelligence tools to improve efficiency while retaining critical thinking, or share visions of the future in the community to build consensus. Ordinary people can gradually improve their participation ability by reading popular science materials, joining online discussions, or supporting related public welfare projects. The greatest value of this book for ordinary people is that it gives a sense of participation. It proves that the age of artificial intelligence is not exclusive to elites, but a common journey for all humanity. Regardless of age or occupation, as long as one is willing to think and act, one can contribute strength and make life zero prosperity rather than a threat. A retired elderly person can explore intelligent tools together with grandchildren and pass on family values. A young entrepreneur can design products that emphasize humanistic care, thereby promoting social progress while achieving business success. The age of artificial intelligence has quietly begun. Life 3.0. Being human in the age of artificial intelligence uses a broad vision and humanistic care to guide us forward. After reading this book, you may, like Tegmark, be filled with curiosity and a sense of responsibility. Actively embrace change, protect the light of consciousness, and let humans and intelligence co-create a better tomorrow. Future belongs to those who start the conversation now. Let us together begin this journey. Everyone can start from today with small steps and jointly write a new chapter in the evolution of life. In this process, we will not only witness the miracles of technology, but also discover the infinite possibilities of humanity's own potential. Through continuous learning, dialogue, and collaboration, we can ensure that artificial intelligence becomes a powerful partner that helps human prosperity rather than an uncontrollable force. Ultimately, the meaning of life will be defined by ourselves, and in the dance with intelligence, it will bloom with even more brilliant colors. When we close this book, we may find that the greatest opportunity in the age of artificial intelligence is not technology itself, but that it forces us to rethink what is truly important. Everyone can gain the power of action from reading, a little more learning, a little more dialogue, a little more sense of responsibility for the future. Let us welcome the arrival of Life Zero with an open mind and jointly write a wonderful chapter for humanity in the new era of human-machine coexistence.